eLumen Instructions Advanced, Modifying an Existing Assessment. Hello, in this video I will show you how to modify an existing assessment in eLumen. You will also learn how to recall or unplan an assessment in eLumen. Let's say there is a typo or some other error like a CLO or rubric is wrong and you need to edit the assessment. For our example, we'll use Theater 137, THA 137, Introduction to World Cinema. Once in eLumen, click on THA as your program. Click on Assessments, select Show Filters, click in the Course Context window, click on Select None, scroll down to THA 137, then click outside the window. Here are the assessments for THA 137. Note that when we click on the row for Spring 2021, the option for Edit is not available. The assessment has been planned. It is ready for faculty scoring. To enable the Edit function, we must recall the assessment. That is, before we can edit the assessment, it must be unplanned. We can either go back to the planner and access the assessment or click on Edit Plan. We will click on Edit Plan. Note, the Edit option will not be visible if the assessment is still planned. You need to recall the assessment in the planner first. Hover over the assessment's mustard-colored box, then click the X to delete the assessment from the course. Click Delete. You should see a green message box indicating you have successfully unplanned the assessment. Now return to the list of THA 137 assessments. Note that this assessment now has no plan defined in the Plan Terms column. Click on that row. Now the Edit function is available. Click it. Once in Edit mode, you can make many changes to the assessment. You can change the assessment name, description, or type, change the reflections template, or change the rubric type. For an outcomes-oriented rubric like this one, you cannot change the rubric size. This one is a 4 scale. So you'll need to create a new assessment if you want to change the rubric size. Watch the video Distributing a New Assessment. But if you are keeping the rubric size the same, you can change the individual rubric score definitions. Note that the reflections template is for the wrong semester, Spring 2018. Let's change it to the correct semester, Spring 2021. Note that you can remove a CLO and its rubric by clicking on the red X. Note, first be sure you have a copy of the rubric score definitions in case deleting the CLO and its rubric permanently deletes the rubric score definitions from eLumen. Let's add the CLO and its rubric back in. Click on the plus Add Row and click Link SLO. Choose the SLO you want from the list. You can add another CLO and its rubric by clicking on the Add Row. Note this will make room for a rubric of the same size as those already in the assessment. You will need to add specific rubric score definitions if they don't already exist for this rubric size. Once you have made your changes, hit Save. Then you can plan to make this assessment accessible to the faculty as described in the video Distributing an Existing Assessment. That's all for this video. For more videos, visit the eLumen Instructions Advanced channel.